Welcome to the Warhammer Fest Day 3 Roundup. Yesterday was a little bit disappointing, so let's see if our faith is renewed today in the Black Library Roundup. The first reveal today was the Tanith First and Only, also known as Gaunt's Ghosts, and, big surprise, it wasn't a book, it was some beautiful Astra Militarum models, and I am very happy about this. They were really nice models, and I'll definitely be picking up the set. We've been told it's not limited edition, but we were told that with Cursed City as well, so I will wait and see. And if you want to pick them up, get in early, would be my advice. It seems like they're going all in on the Sabbat Wars, not to quite the same extent as the Horus Heresy, but there are a ton of books for it, so it's becoming its own fleshed out area of the universe. So that's quite cool. Along with the models, there is a book, and it's called The Vincula Insurgency, and it has a lovely limited edition book as well. It's got a lot of old style military looking stuff with it. I don't really know how to describe it. It'll probably go for a ton on eBay, so the scalpers will be in very early. My advice would be, don't set your heart on getting it. Due to scalpers and servers going down, it's just a very stressful experience trying to get these things on launch day. Try your best, but don't be upset if you don't get one, because it's really difficult. The next book is Sabbat War, and it's an anthology. There's also a limited edition for it, and it looks strangely like a Lord of the Rings book. So that's just bringing together a whole load of stories from across the Sabbat Wars. If you're interested in the Sabbat Wars, then you should pick it up. Next one is Urdesh, the Serpent and the Saint, and this is the Iron Snakes Space Marine chapter. So another Sabbat Wars one, so they keep going. And then there's Valponi Glory, which is a Blue Bloods novel, and the Blue Bloods, according to Adam Troke, are kind of snobby-ish, so they're very haughty and think they're better than everyone else, but in this case they are actually really good fighters, so they kind of back it up. So I'll be quite interested in that. I might give the Blue Bloods ones a bit of a try. There's a Gaunt's Ghost bookmark as well, which is quite self-explanatory, so that'll also be limited edition, I reckon. There's going to be a lot of FOMO after this release. So that's it for the Sabbat Wars. Now we'll move away to the Siege of Terra, which I know a lot of people in my gaming club are very excited about. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm catching up slowly but surely. So we've got Warhawk, and I think from the name you'll be able to surmise that it is Jagatai Khan, and it's about his battle with Mortarion on Terra. So since they last met, Mortarion's gone through certain changes, so who knows who will win. If you know your lore, you know who's still alive, so take it from that. The Warhammer Crime series got a lot of love in this announcement. They got Sanction and Sin and Broken City as anthologies. I haven't actually delved into Warhammer Crime, but I think I might. It sounds really interesting. It's more about the gritty day-to-day stuff in the Warhammer universe rather than huge space battles and jumping from planet to planet and fighting armies and stuff like that. So it sounds pretty cool, and I really will give it a go. There's Grim Repast, a Quillian Drask novel. Can't really say that very well. And that's just about the character Quillian Drask. I don't know much about them, but there's a new novel coming, so if you're into that sort of thing. Going back to the Astra Militarum theme, there is a new book called Steel Treads, and it's all about the crew of Aleman Russ. Now, we've seen this kind of thing before in the Talarn books in the Horus Heresy. There was a lot of interaction between tank crews there. It was good, it was a lot of fun, it was quite interesting to see how they interacted with each other, so hopefully this will be more of the same. There's Traitor Rock, a Minka-esque novel, yet again one I don't know very much about. It's about the Cadian 101st and about how they're still fighting, and they consider any ground that they're fighting on to be Cadia, which is the kind of thing you would say if your planet had just been blown up. Just as people were getting annoyed in the chat about no Xenos books, along comes The Twice Dead King. It's about the disgraced Lord Ultix, who's a Necron lord, and it is between Necrons, Orcs, and an as yet unnamed third party. My money's on Tyranids, but who knows? So there's a lot to look forward to. The preview ended with an interview with Dan Abnett, and it was an extended one, so if you're into that kind of thing, you'll be able to find it online easily. So it was pretty much night and day between yesterday's reveals and today's reveals. I really enjoyed today's, and it gets a big thumbs up from me. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for the box games preview, and I'm hoping for more Blood Bowl, although Blood Bowl has a lot of love recently. What I would really love to see is epic Space Marines for Adeptus Titanicus. I would love it if they brought back the 6mm models. I used to play Space Marine quite a lot, so that's my hope. So let me know what you thought of this preview and let me know what you're hoping for tomorrow. Thanks. See you tomorrow.